Sip and Guzzle is
where I get it like a crazy ass burger. I'm gonna try it, but if the price is like fucking outrageous, like say it's $100, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You can keep that shit. The most I'm paying for a burger is probably like $50, bro. Is caviar like really like for my expensive niggas? Is caviar like that, bro? Like how does that shit taste? Pause.
talk.
You see this fucking price, bro. What's it say? Sip and Guzzle? Sip and Guzzle. Let's see. I need to see the price of this fucking burger, bro. Menu? What menu do I go to? I'm assuming the Guzzle. Shit's $35. I'm assuming. Electric chicken, hot and crispy, at party dip plus $50. So I guess it's $12, $18. Bro, they put these shit to order. Oh no, they didn't. They didn't put them in order. Why is a royal with cheese 150? I'm assuming this is A5 Wagyu. And then we go to alcohol. Sweet. Can fill you up. That shit look like I'm gonna have to go to McDonald's right after, if I'm being honest, bro. I never had Wagyu, so I don't know if that shit fills you up. And that shit is $150? Man, fuck. Burger sauce. Or like the sauce that goes on a burger. Or maybe that's the cheese that... If you need a sauce, like what he just did, like that little bitty sauce to hold some cheese, and that's $35. Hold on. Let me be exact. Yeah, $35. Bro, this better be the best fucking burger I taste in the butter. Hold on. It's just... This shit not gonna play.
Historically, the only restaurant on Staten Island to ever receive 2 stars in the New York Times. And then he put on the top 100 best restaurants. And it was done with 6 tables, 32 seats. We sell out of food every single weekend. Soul food is a passage. It also is tied to what we are as African Americans. We're preparing these dishes that are not new to us, but we elevate them and make those things really beautiful.
Oh my God. Is that cornbread with peach? Oh my God.
Hello, I am Shaunae, and you are at Shaunae's house right here in Stapleton, Staten Island. I need you guys to get in here so we can get it together because it's going to be a very busy night. This is my house. It is a very intimate space. I will say we got a living room. I started this whole project in my real house. So when I got into the business of actually owning a brick and mortar, it was like, don't stress it. Just open up exactly what you had at home. So it is a packed and very busy night tonight. I got a lot going on. All right, let's go get the vibes. Let's get cooking. So this is my station. It's a very small and tight station, but just like at home, when you're at home and you're in your kitchen with your family, you find your spot and you kind of like get comfortable. I work with my husband, who is so wonderful for doing so much fabulous stuff for me. He preps a lot of what it is that I get done, like cutting my collard greens. He trims the fat on my oxtail. This goes in right now. I started doing oxtail probably about 10 years ago. So what I decided to do was put a twist on a cultural dish. I've seen people do recipes where they've thrown ice chips into their oxtails to create whatever they consider to be more moisture. I think that if you do it frozen and then you season it properly, it's going to have the moisture because it has the ice already embedded in the oxtail. And then I put some bouillon in there because that gives it a nice little seasoning. It's going to make it even more just I don't know, what's the word you want? Delectable, delicious, off the hook, crazy, out of control. Like, that's just what it is. A little bit of brown sugar. And then I have a secret blend, and it'll have hidden spices in there that people keep trying to figure out, and I never give them. Soul Food has adopted oxtail, and they do cook it in the South, but this one is sort of like the twist on the Caribbean and on the Southern styled oxtail. I also like to put, so this is ashwagandha, and so I stick these things in here. Soursop leaves. They do all those good things for you, just like your mom used to.
This is gonna lower my testosterone. I need to go here.
Throw mushrooms in your spaghetti. That's what that is for me. Soul Food.
Lower my, what's it called? Cortisol.
For me is the experience. I believe that when I'm cooking soul food, I become the servant of unconditional love. It's not necessarily all about the food. It's about us making sure that we're serving people. All food is not the food that's best for us, that makes us feel good or reminds us of things that our families used to do or go through or experience. And I believe that soul food does that. This is browning sauce. It's burnt sugar, and it allows for the oxtail to have its color. Go through probably roughly about 30 pounds a day of oxtail. So we want to make sure that we get these oxtails in. I'm going to pretend to be super strong. It's very heavy. For now, 4 hours. When I tell you it has to be taken out at exactly 4 hours, it has to come out at exactly 4 hours. A minute over and those oxtails are like meat gravy, and you might as well just throw them on French fries.
Oh my Lord.
So mac and cheese is definitely a soul food staple. The elbows have already been cooked for 10 minutes, and then...
Bro, I don't care where I go, bro. I'm always getting mac and cheese. Soul food place, non-soul food place. If they got mac and cheese, bro, I'm getting it. And like, bro, mac and cheese speaks to me. And I wouldn't say I had a lot of bad mac and cheese, but I had some iffy mac and cheese. But, yeah.
I start to combine my products in here to make it fabulous. I'm adding in a little bit.
And when I had like mixed mac and cheese, I had kind of mixed it with the yams. Even though I did it on a regular, I ain't gonna say.
The milk here, the macaroni and cheese, I started doing when I had my kids and had my family and family gatherings. They were asking me to...
Shrimp mac. Oh my God. Collard greens, cabbage, sweet potatoes, salad, mashed potatoes. When I feel like it. Nah, she heard. Better make me some mashed potatoes. I'm paying for this shit. String beans.
And cheese, I started doing when I had my kids and had my family and family gatherings. They were asking me to do it, and I would try all these different cheeses. Every time that I tried it, I never liked it when it came out too sharp. I liked it more on the milder side. What I noticed with customers is they do too. People don't want the cheese to punch them in the face. They want the slight taste of like a cheddar, but they want things to be very like smooth and easy to take down. You gotta do what you like. So I got American, a mix of cheddar, mild cheddar, and I add a little bit of Monterey. I don't really think that macaroni and cheese is so much about the cheese. I think it's one, the way that you take care of it, and it's how you season it. I just think it should be just salt and pepper. So my grandmother was like, if you can't cook with salt and pepper and it don't taste good, get out the kitchen. And I'm like, cool, I got you. But we don't use no salt with the cute little girl holding the umbrella trying to trap us. We mess around with pink salt. And it's pink, it's cute, and I'm a girl. And then we're gonna add the heavier black pepper. I melt the cheese down just a little bit so that I can put it into the pans and layer it with more cheese and then put it in the...
Holy shit, I'm getting hungry.
Put it in. Putting the cheese on top creates like a little blanket for it. We're gonna slip these in the oven. 20 minutes to cook. You wanna make sure that this melts down and gets nice and crispy and golden, and then it's ready to go on your plate. So it's about noon. It's time to get this fried chicken. Let's go.
My Lord.
This is such a soul food staple right here. I personally love fried chicken. It's probably my vice. I don't know, because my dad is a fried chicken fanatic. He loves fried chicken, and we only eat the flats. My family is flat brat only. Then every single recipe that every single person in my family has ever done or worked on has been something that gets worked on moving all the way up into our 8th generation. And so I believe that I've improved my grandmother's version of certain recipes. One of my secret sort of things that I teach people when they don't know how to fry chicken is to do this. This is chicken broth, right? So I just added a little bit of bouillon. So I have what my husband calls magic. This is just a seasoning blend that I make here. It's a secret. I'll keep some things for myself. So I like to season my chicken first. You want to kind of mix it in and get it all good.
I feel like everybody should know how to make fried chicken, if I'm being honest. I feel like it's easy.
The cornbread I'm serving in here is elite. So like, which one you want? Vanilla, sweet potato, strawberry, blueberry, chocolate chip, Oreo, banana pudding. You tell me which one you want. And then they're looking at me like all crazy, like, wait, hold on. Did you just name multiple cornbreads? I'm like, yeah. For me, I don't really like mess with a whole lot of stuff. Cornmeal, sugar, flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt. This is the cornbread mix right here. I do a sweet potato cornbread dessert. Now this sweet potato cornbread dessert is punch your mom in the face.
That's sweet potato? I thought that was peaches.
Like when I tell you, can't nobody beat me doing this, can't nobody beat me doing this. These are my cooked sweet potatoes right here. But these are already, as some people would say, candied. And then you cannot be scared of how much you put of this in here. What the sauce of the sweet potatoes does is it softens it and makes it very, very moist. So a lot of people may say, oh, I don't like cornbread because it's very gritty. This right here will not do that. When I tell you it's fluffy, literally tastes like cake, it tastes like cake. I do have a sweet tooth. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't decide to make sweet potato cornbread like a dessert because I have a sweet tooth. I made it like a dessert because I don't bake. Because I don't really care about the science of these things.
That shit was crazy.
I'm gonna make some strawberry cornbread. It's one of our top sellers. The strawberry used to be my #1 sale. Sweet potato kind of dwarfed it and took over. I love to be spontaneous with everything that I'm doing in the kitchen because that means that I am being present and living in the moment, and I'm not letting these things kind of like control me. Following a very, I won't say difficult time, but a pivotal time in my life. When I was in a coma, when I woke up, it said, chase your legacy and not the luxury. Opening up a restaurant was something I discovered I needed to do, but it was very little money put into us opening up this restaurant. After quitting my job, being a teacher for 10.5 years, walking away from all of that, I came into this food business. We took a huge dip for the first 2.5 years and didn't really see any customers. And then people just started to notice us. And then they came from all 5 boroughs, and then it spread very quickly like wildflower all over the world. So I'm gonna slip my strawberry cornbread into the oven, and these are gonna go for as long as I let them go. I kind of do like a whole look-see test, and it takes me roughly about 20 minutes to bake these off right. I don't really have to cook much else because, like I said, this is a slow process. So soul food is all about patience. You gotta take the time out to make sure that things are doing what they do and not disturbing it. Real life is break time. I'm like a child, I need a nap. And so, honestly, my husband being here sweating to the oldies, doing this fried chicken, and I will be on my phone emailing and answering calls, and I will be doing everything else that makes this whole empire great because I am multitasking, so I need a break. I'm a diva, that's just what I need.
Diva? Never mind, my fault.
Books, albums, things that talk about my history in here. Staten Island is not known for soul food. To have a Black-owned business on Staten Island and then be able to amplify Black history, Black culture, I tell people that my ancestors came here in 1799. They purchased property in 1828 as the first African Americans to purchase land here. We are a registered stop on what used to be the Underground Railroad, and we are the oldest community inhabited by its original descendants in the United States. Giving them that tidbit of history, anybody that comes in here, they are stunned, their mouth is on the floor. So I don't get a history check anymore from the Department of Education, and I totally need a break because I am super duper exhausted. I definitely need to take it down a minute. So you guys gotta give me a second. Let me take my hair down. So right now we're getting ready to have our very brief staff meeting, kind of like keep the staff abreast of what's on the menu for the day.
So today it's a lot of small groups of 2s, groups of 3s, and a group of 4 at night. Let's communicate on 86 and things because it's a lot of groups coming in at different times, and we want to know when we sit them down, we want to let them know what we don't have.
Stay positive and keep a smile on your face.
All right, so it's 5 o'clock. The customers are getting ready to knock the door down. I'm very happy that you guys came into my house, but now it's time for you to get the hell out. So, mi casa is kind of su casa. Good night.
For business. I have a mobile food business with a hot dog
I ain't gonna lie. That might go wiener ragged. Hold on, he might be on to something.
carts. This is my trusty friend here, Mr. Wiener. When I pull out my wiener, that's...
Good night. Actually, good night.